Get that bug.
Fresh glass.
I don't know why that was funny. Fresh glass.
I have to say it in my cup.
Let's start the show. Every time we come back, it's like that.
We're just dancing.
Oh, I love that theme.
Calm it down.
Anyways, hello and welcome to Erin and Clinton's movie phone. That's not it. Erin and Clinton's movie review, or E&C movie reviews if you want to be hip. You know,
Which we're not.
which we're not, but it's what the kids on the streets call it.
We're parents. We're not hip
We're
anymore.
not. We
We're
stopped
old.
We stopped being hip a long time ago.
Yes.
The fact that we still use the word hip to describe something that's not even used that way anymore just makes me realize.
Just writing in the air.
So this week, continuing with our theme of the December
Christmas.
The December Christmas. Why are we all like Christmas?
Well, because this is a creepy Christmas.
Oh, that's
movie.
true. That actually does go good with this one, huh?
Yes.
Christmas, because it's going to be
Nightmare Before Christmas.
one of her favorites. I feel we might have some disagreements on the on the overall rating at the end of this one, but
Yeah, probably. We might be polar opposites on this
why
one.
do you love this movie so much?
Well, I love Tim Burton. And I love his creepy styles.
Yes.
He is, I mean, we just did
He
Beetlejuice.
puts scissors on hands.
What? No.
He's crazy.
It's a wild and crazy guy.
No, he definitely has his own style, though.
Yes, and even to this day, he makes movies, and you're just like, dude. I mean, he
Yeah.
comes up with just the most odd movies, and you're still into it. You can still find reality to it. And I love this one because it includes two of my favorite holidays, Halloween and Christmas, together.
Combined.
It is together, and
Together.
it's funny though because I feel like they made the movie not for kids, but it looks like it's for kids.
Yeah.
Because it's
Which always
claymation.
kind of sucks. Especially
Yeah.
as a parent, because then you get kids, I want to watch it, and it seems
Yes.
like it's really nice and
Well,
awesome.
yeah, I had Elias watch it, and
We've
he
had
was
our kid
like,
watch it, yeah.
He only watched it for a few minutes, and he was like, "This is scary."
Yeah. Although I will admit, for like the next 3 days, he kept going, "This is Halloween. This is Halloween."
For the next year.
Yeah, I mean, he sang that
even
for,
during Halloween,
Yeah.
he kept going, "This is Halloween."
Yeah, that song's,
this
man,
is
he
Halloween."
watched it like twice, the song, and it's stuck in his
Totally
head
into
forever.
it.
Yeah.
They have. That's the one thing about this movie is they have really good music.
yeah.
Oh man,
The music is really good in
It's
it.
throughout the whole entire movie.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's creepy, but like sedative at the same time.
Seductive or whatever, kind
Yeah,
of.
you
Yeah,
kinda
and
just-
sedative, yeah.
Yeah, you just feel like you're kind of like, this is
Yeah.
nice. Like, I like it.
You know, like what I was going to say, we might have some disagreements on it. It's not really my type. Is
Movie.
that our dog barking?
No, that's
Oh,
Elias.
it's not really my type of movie, or whatever. But the music was done really well. I really liked the
Yes.
music in it, you know. And and of course, Tim Burton is totally like it's like you know, hearing a Slash solo or something, or hearing someone that's so famous, in Jimi Hendrix, you can just tell it's him.
Yes.
Or something, or hearing
know it's a Tim
certain
Burton
singer
movie.
that's really good. You hear
Yeah.
him, you just know their voice. You see Tim Burton, you're like, dude, you want to almost go look. Was this made by Tim Burton? Yep, I knew it. You know what I mean? Because it's just such his own style.
Yeah.
Like you said with Beetlejuice and everything, and this has a similar style.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Edward Scissorhands. I mean, obviously, Johnny Depp was a huge, not in this movie, but he played in so many of Tim Burton movies.
Yeah,
I think it was like 5 or 6.
Yeah, they really
something
had a
like
good
that crazy.
rapport.
I think they're still going. I mean, all of the Pirates of the Caribbean,
Mm-hmm.
those are all Tim Burton stuff. So I mean, yeah,
And Johnny Depp, he's just got such that kind of that Winona Ryder kind of gothic
Yes.
feel to him, and
Yes.
from that time
Those
and
are
era.
my kind of actors.
And it's just
Yeah.
he was perfect for those
They're a
movies.
little offset and kind of drunkard, and yeah, I love it. But so the plot of Nightmare Before Christmas, if you have never seen it, and I mean, it is seriously like a movie that you would just, if you don't like claymation, if you don't like kind of creepy claymation stuff, then this is clearly not for you.
Yeah, and this is I don't think it's like claymation and stop motion. It's like weird, like it's a mixture of a bunch of different types of effects and stuff that they're using on there. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch. I mean, I call it claymation because I think it's mainly claymation, but there's definitely a lot more to it. But the whole theme is Jack is the king of Halloween, and he ends up feeling a little depressed because they do Halloween the same every year. and it gets monotonous, and he's over it, and he starts walking through the woods, and he ends up finding these doors that lead to other holidays, and he ends up choosing Christmas because it looks so festive and it has a big tree and stuff. And he goes in there and he just falls in love with Christmas and decides that he wants to he wants to take over Christmas. So he kidnaps Santa.
It's actually a really interesting plot.
Yes,
yeah, it
he
is.
kidnaps Santa, and then he decides he wants to take over for Santa and do Christmas, but it ends up like completely failing because they're giving out presents to kids that are scary, more Halloween-like, and not so Christmas-like, and it just becomes a total bust. Yeah. So he ends up having to save Santa and fix Christmas, and so I think he kind of realizes how great his holiday is, and how he is like the king of like
There's
a great
moral
holiday.
to the story.
Yes, and it's a love story too, because he actually ends up falling in love with a character named Sally, who is
she was played by someone kind of famous.
Yeah,
right?
Kristen O'Hare.
Catherine O'Hare.
I'm sorry, Catherine O'Hare, who like Beetlejuice. I mean,
Yeah.
she played in another.
We just did the Beetlejuice review not that long ago, and she's been in a lot of
So
stuff
clearly,
like that.
they, same thing. So
She's really good though. And
Yeah.
then you said Danny Elfman played
was
Jack.
Yeah.
And we
I
even
don't really know who that is.
Danny Elfman. I know his name, and I know he's been in other stuff. He's a famous actor, but he's kind of like one of those guys who you have to like show you what
Really?
movie a few times. And you're like, oh yeah, and then he plays some. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least for me, that's how he is.
Yeah.
And then Paul Rubin, Pee Wee Herman.
I know.
I don't even remember. I didn't even recognize
he played
his
Locke,
voice.
Who I don't know who.
I did. Sometimes we'll watch movies and like you know the character, but you don't remember
I don't know
that's
the name
what their name
exactly.
was or something.
I don't
yeah.
think it was I mean, it had to be a main character because they do it by how much of a big part they had. Yeah.
Well, what else is funny too is we were talking about that when we were watching. I told her, I said, "Hey, that voice of the what's his name again? The character that."
William Hickley.
Yeah, Dr. Finkelstein, the character Dr. Finkelstein on there, his voice, I kept going, God, his voice sounds so familiar.
Yeah.
And it was William Hickey, or Hickey. Hickey, probably.
Yeah, probably.
William Hickey, who, if you look up William Hickey, he's an old-time actor. He always had a cigar. He has a voice you would recognize. He's been in tons of movies. You're like, oh, yeah, that'll do.
We just did the review on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And he was the grandfather.
And I was making that point about it, and it's so weird that we watch this movie, and it's like, man, that voice, that's got to be him, because he just... It's
classic,
just you could detect that voice,
like smoker's
voice. Yeah, kind of like if you're anywhere between 30 and 50, it's like your grandmother's voice when you were growing up. All grandmothers seem to smoke and have that same kind of voice, even though he's a guy. But they all that kind of same voice.
Same style. Yeah, for sure.
But
other people that were in the movie, Ken Page. I'm not sure. I don't know how famous he was, but he played Oogly Boogly, who was like. If you know the movie, you know who that is. He's like, he does the kind of the jazzy singing thing. He's funny. Let's see, Chris
Serendipitous. No, I'm just kidding.
Either I just know his picture because he played in Princess Bride as the prince. The evil prince. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then Glenn Shaddix.
Oh, and Greg Proops. That's right.
Greg Proops
is in this one.
What is he, a mayor now or a senator? Or?
No. You're thinking of Al Franken.
I am.
Al Franken was the other one, and he no longer is because there was that picture of him going like the girls. Compared to all the stuff people have been busted for, that was so low key compared to all the stuff. Like, really had to step down for that? It's from 4,000 years ago.
There's like 1,000 other actors in this movie. I mean, they all had like voice acting, so you're not gonna see them and be like, oh, I know that character. So. Yeah. I mean,
it really does say something too, because obviously voice acting is probably a little bit easier than just because when you're acting, you have to act and you're voice acting. You're like doing both, doing everything. But voice acting is hard too, because you
still have to do the motions.
Yeah, you can't
like,
be animated and just sit there like this. And you
have to watch a screen and pretend like you're that person. Which
who I think is really, this is sidestepping from the movie, sorry, but who is really good at it is Sarah Silverman in Wreck-It Ralph. She plays the little Penelope. Well, I thought it was Penelope all the time, and you corrected me as Penelope. Yeah. But she is so good. Her little.
I can't remember. I watched the movie, but I can't remember. No, I knew
the way
her
she
voice.
jumps up and like her voice and the way it just fits. I mean, she's got that high pitch. She's already got that perfect cartoon voice. It's just like
I knew her voice right away.
She does such a good. And who else did good was from Inside Out. What was her name? She was on Saturday Night Live. Blonde girl, Tina Fey's friend, Tina Fey and Tina Fey, and oh my gosh, why can we not think of it? She was married to
Parks and Rec.
This is killing me. Why can we not think of her name right now? Yeah, look it up. But anyways, she did Inside Out, and she did the main girl's voice for that one. I'm pretty sure it was her, right? That did that?
Yes,
yeah, right?
it was because she won an award for it.
Yeah, and she did that. And it was just, I thought it was so good. I think Amy Poehler. Thank you. I was trying to just fill time until you found it. But yeah, her and Sarah Silverman really do really good animated voices. I think they're both really good at it.
Well, I just saw in there that they're making another Wreck-It Ralph movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think it's already out.
Is it?
Out or about to be out in a week.
Oh
or something
yeah,
like
I just saw the commercial.
No,
our son is watching TV
because he wants to see it.
He does.
Oh,
we should go see it.
Yeah,
He likes
Vanellope. He likes her.
He does.
I'm telling you, she's so animated. Like I think kids love her character.
She's like, she lives in a world of candy.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I like how this review is supposed to be for Night for Christmas. Like half it is I'm talking about something completely
different. Other animated cartoons.
Anyways, the Simpsons movie was really. So what do you rate the Simpsons movie?
They're like, wait, what'd you do in Nightmare Before Christmas?
So let's wrap the Nightmare Before Christmas up.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, I forgot.
Wrap it up and put a bow.
I forgot where we left off. So what was your favorite? Do you have a favorite scene in it at all?
There's so many.
It's just overall.
There's so many. I mean, the overall movie, I just feel was just. It's so good. It's just such a good movie. And I mean, like I said, with people probably like you who don't really like claymation movies or
usually those type of animation.
Yeah, where they're singing. I mean, they're singing in it.
Singing is a hard thing. I can't watch stuff that was got a lot of singing in it. Even though the songs were good, I did like the songs.
Yeah.
But still, when you get into a scene and you're about to find out what happens, he goes, "What's with this glass of wine?" You're like, "I don't. Why do you have to sing it? Just say what's with this glass of wine and move on to the scene."
What's up with this glass of wine? Moving on.
Yeah, everything's gonna be so dragged out.
Yeah, but I feel like this movie is different because I'm also not a big musical person. Yeah. I don't like musicals, and this one I actually can withstand. And I feel like I've watched this since I was a teenager. And I didn't even look up when this movie was made. I know it was when I was a teenager. But I liked it so much, and I watch it often. Yeah. Because I really, really like it. Even when it's not Christmas or Halloween.
Yeah, if it's on TV, you're flipping through it, or you see it on the guide or something. I bring it out. Like, when we're looking through DVDs, I'm like, Nightmare Before Christmas. Because it's just one of my faves. When we're looking through the TV guide, if we see Nightmare Before Christmas on the
TV guide.
When we're flipping through the channels, like this, slowly flipping through the channels on the TV.
Oh my god! I don't think we ever had to do that.
Oh, I had to. Well,
you did? You're old.
That 3 or 4 years that I got on you makes a big difference, man. It really does.
Yeah, I mean, we had TVs where we had to get up and turn it, but it was more of like the buttons. And it had probably about 20 or 30 channels.
Do you remember did you ever have the long cord coming out of the TV and all the channels on the little box? It had like 2, 3, 4, 5. You had to press each channel you wanted. Yes, and what it used to be is you could hit 2 and 7 and it would give you channel 14, which was HBO. It was like, yeah, whatever. Because it was weird. You could time save.
1 and 4?
No, it was weird. You could hit certain things together and it would give you certain channels for free. So if you get certain combinations of channels, and it would just mess up and go to the HBO channel for free.
They
eventually caught on and fixed it. But that was back when it was so easy to get the cable, like on Seinfeld and all these shows.
You could talk.
You pay the cable guy $50, whatever, and he'll give you free cable, and the cable company wouldn't know. Now everything is, you can tell what you're doing, but but no, it used to be a long old car. I remember just not too long ago we were cleaning out, so I saw a picture of my dad on the bed with me and him on the bed. I think it's one on there.
But when you were a baby. Do you remember that still?
Well, because we had it for a few years. Yeah. I mean, I was watching TV when I was 4 or 5, so I probably do remember it.
I mean, at 4 or 5, you don't remember much.
Yeah.
At 4 or 5. I
remember everything.
I was going to say, my
Mom,
memory.
Dad, I remember everything. No, just kidding. All the bad stuff.
His memory was when I was 8 or 9.
Yeah, but we had that. Yeah, so but I remember when I lived with my dad for a while in San Leandro, he had an old black and white TV, and it was just one where you just turn it and have 3 channels on it. You know what I mean? Little black and white. We had to move the cables to be able to watch wrestling. I'd watch wrestling every Saturday morning, and he hated it. So sometimes he let me. Sometimes he let me watch it out there in the living room with him, and sometimes if he didn't, I had to go to the kitchen and watch on the little black and white.
I remember. When I was a little kid, my parents would send me to California to be with my grandparents for a week or 2, and they would have a TV in the dining area, and it was literally this big. Yeah. And I would watch Punky Brewster every day on that TV because I would come back from church and I would sit there and I would watch it it was this is the screen. I would watch it this close because it was so tiny. And they had one other TV, and my grandfather would utilize it. That's his TV. You don't mess with that. So I would watch that, and I would just sit in there while my grandmother cooked dinner, and I remembered that, and just thinking, that was one of those TVs where you had to turn the channel, and one of the channels was Punky Brewster, and it came on a certain time
every day after school. Scooby-Doo and Punky Brewster, two I remember, and Different Strokes.
Different Strokes, yes, and Silver Spoons.
Silver Spoons,
yes.
Facts of Life sometimes. Got thrown in there.
Yeah.
Silver Spoons, I used to love Silver Spoons.
Yep.
We gotta do some of these ratings on old TV shows that we grew up on watching. We should do some of the videos.
Yes,
of that.
I get it. I mean, I'm
God,
all coming back to me.
We were so sidetracked on this one. We were like just talking about so much random crap.
It's one of my favorites, and it's clearly not one of yours. So I feel like
it's harder for me to like go back and forth with you on it.
With me. Yeah.
So as we said, we've said it before. We'll say it again. We're gonna say it a million times in the future. This is not something you come to watch for like hardcore facts.
It's not facts.
This is something you come. Join Friday, Saturday night, chill with us, have a drink, have a little poopy poop, whatever you do, relax,
not a poopy poop.
and just chill. Not a poopy poop, but I mean, and don't do that.
We don't condone that.
We would never condone that.
Wine, beer.
Yeah, Mother Nature, whatever.
Mother Nature.
I love Mother Nature.
I like rosé.
I like green egg.
This is clearly not Mother Nature. I think this is man-made, but I'm just saying. I don't think this comes out naturally from a grape.
I'm pretty sure there's
at a rosé.
There's some form of grape in this thing.
Well, yes, but it's not natural. Like they have to add stuff to it.
No, I think they have someone named Rosé that comes out and sings to the grapes at night, and that's what gets their special. Anyway, so out of 1 to 5, what would you call them? Jacks. On a 1 to 5 Jacks, let's rate this puppy. I'm gonna rate it a 2. I give it a 2 out of 5. I like it. The songs are good. The creation, Tim Burton, all that kind of good stuff. But it's just not really my style, not really my type. Too much singing, So I recognize the greatness in it, but it's just not something that's my style.
Yeah.
So fair enough. Let me guess. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, it is one of my favorites. It's top 10 for sure of all time movies. It's not even Christmas or holiday movies. It is all time movies. I just think it was well made. I think it's super creepy, and I love super creepy. It's like borderline horror movie, which as you know me, I'm all about scary movies, and I feel like this is like I could watch this as a kid and still be scared and love it. That's I love being scared. I love that feeling. So this is that kind of movie for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, everybody. Well, there's another one. We're hoping you're enjoying this beautiful Christmas season. As we say every time, happy holidays to everyone out there, and season's greetings, Merry Christmas,
happy Hanukkah,
all that good stuff.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, as we say, try to get them all in one thing. Happy, whatever you're celebrating, happy. And if you don't,
the holidays are for everybody, and enjoy them.
If you don't celebrate anything, celebrate with us. Celebrate movies.
Celebrate drinking.
Celebrate having a drink and a movie and just relaxing and chilling out and just watching a video and chilling.
Watching us be stupid.
Yeah, watching us be stupid and just something to relax and put in the background and just do whatever, right? Right. Cool.
Right.
I think we got it all figured out. Basically, you're our family. We love you out there. So
thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
And tell people about us.
Yeah.
Please.
Tell people we're your family. Come on, we're family now. You're not gonna tell people about us?
Facebook us.
Don't make me do this. Like they do their what? By God.
By golly.
All right, we love you guys. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.